I got a request from one of my subscribers asking to do a video on how to identify a depressed person. I believe it's a big problem that almost everybody has been facing this issue on a day in day out basis. There are many cases where people are committing suicide out of depression. Even kids has been reporting this depression problem. I hope this video will come handy to at least one depressed person out there who will pick himself or herself up and fight back with this monster named depression. Let me share my thoughts on how depressed people behave. They have trouble concentrating, remembering details and making informed decisions. You can notice increased fatigue out of them. They feel very tired and end up with excessive sleeping. You'd also notice that they feel quite worthless and guilty and helpless. They also feel hopeless and prefer to stay in dark rooms. You might also notice them that they feel quite empty. And in some cases, you would also notice insomnia as opposed to excessive sleeping in some cases. They get irritated for nothing. They exhibit restlessness. They do not find interest in things that were once pleasurable. It could be spending time with friends, it could be traveling, it could be partying, it could be anything. You would also notice that they overeat. In some cases, you see that there is a loss in appetite. Frequent headaches is something that you would notice as well. And some symptoms could be digestive problems that get worsened with time. They get suicidal thoughts quite often. And in few cases, you would also notice heavy sweating and rapid breathing. Now guys, let me tell you this, there are like two aspects of depression here, psychological and physical. On psychological front, there are certain chemicals that should be released in the body, especially the brain. An imbalance of these chemicals causes depression. Once there are these imbalances, your brain tends to pick up some miserable instances from the past and put you in more miserable state. Hence, doctors prescribe pills that will induce the chemicals. These chemicals will set you for some time and you need to come out of it eventually with physical activities. You will have to work every day and very hard to fight this devil on psychological front. I will talk about it in my next video on how to handle with this depression psychologically. In this video, I have explained how we should tackle depression physically. Once we tackle it physically, it would be easy for us to tackle it psychologically. Here you go. On the physical front, your body needs fuel to fight depression. And the sources for fuel are the 5 elements of nature: earth, water, fire, air, and space. Each element is responsible for different structures in the body. Earth forms solid structures such as bones, flesh, skin, tissues, and hair. Water forms saliva, urine, semen, blood, and sweat. Fire forms hunger, thirst, and sleep. Air is responsible for all movement, including expansion, contraction, and suppression. Space is the most subtle of all elements and is present in the hollow cavities of the body in the form of radio frequencies, light radiation, cosmic rays, etc. Space forms physical attraction and repulsion and fear as well. If any element is impure or out of balance with another, disease and suffering tends to occur. Most of the centers has been intaking depressed individuals and treating them with these elements of nature. Now let us talk about each one of these sources at length. Earth. Our food is derived from earth, but then you should choose what to eat and what not to eat. You've got to avoid white food that includes sugar, salt, white bread, etc. You've got to go for green food that includes leaves. Leaves has chlorophyll in it. That means you're directly consuming or you're indirectly consuming the energy out of the sun. You like it or not, change your food habits and that's going to work. Second element is water. deficit of water puts you in a miserable state. Water makes up 60% of the human body and is needed to help maintain a healthy weight, flush toxins from the body, and produce bodily fluids like saliva. Water also contributes to regular bowel function, optimal muscle performance, and clear, youthful-looking skin. However, failing to drink enough water can cause dehydration and adverse symptoms including fatigue, headache, weakened immunity, and dry skin. Having surplus water prevents you from fatigue, frequent illness, constipation, sugar cravings, poor skin health, and decreased urination. The third element is fire, which is nothing but sunlight. Imagine you are put in a dark room for a long time. No wonder you end up with depression, right? And imagine you are exposed in free nature. Your thoughts would automatically change. Exposure to sunlight is thought to increase the brain's release of a hormone called serotonin. Serotonin is associated with boosting mood and helping a person feel calm and focused. So it is recommended that you expose yourself to sunlight. The fourth element is air, which is nothing but oxygen. Oxygen is important for our body because it is important for our cells to survive. Cells within a body need oxygen in order for them to perform the function of a body. Does not have enough oxygen, our cells will not work properly. We are unfortunately living in a polluted zone. Make sure you spend time in areas where there is enough of oxygen. Go for daily walks. It could be at parks, it could be at some gated communities. Spend time at farmhouses or places filled with trees at least once in a month. Take some time out of your busy schedule. The fifth element is space, which is nothing but sky. Imbalance of space element is visible as thyroid disorders, throat problems, speech disorders, epilepsy, madness, ear diseases, etc. Did you ever notice how your mood changed when you just look into the stars at the night from your terrace? Watching the sky lying on a terrace or a mountain top? It's amazing, right? So your body should be exposed to the sky quite often as well. Guys, non-living things like vehicles and consumer electronics need servicing, right? How frequently do we service our body? We are living in a mechanical life and it's time we think about the actual priorities in life. Most of the people are after money, fame, properties, luxury, and the list goes on. But at the end of the day, the negotiation ends up at where to bury you. It is important that we live every single moment of life with abundant health. Explore the options of yoga to influence the 5 elements of nature. Well, my next video is going to be on how to handle depression psychologically, so stay tuned by subscribing to the channel. If you find value in this video, please do share with family and friends. Even if a single person could fight the battle of depression post understanding this video, it is going to be a victory of each one of us. Thank you for your precious time, folks. Have a splendid day. Bye.